we'll be fighting every seat to win, but in any country, anywhere, the definition of who wins an election is who gets more votes and more seats than any other party. And it's quite interesting in Scotland just now. You've got other parties, particularly the Tories, knowing that they can't win an election in Scotland, trying to redefine what victory and defeat means. If the SNP wins the general election, as we've won the council election today, as we won the Scottish election last year and the general election the year before that, then that's an endorsement of the SNP's position. That said, I don't take anything for granted. We've just won an election today. I'm delighted about that, but we're going now into a general election where, in many senses, partly because of the result today, the question for people in Scotland is quite clear and actually has crystallised. We know from the results in England, which I confess I've not been paying as much attention to as I have results in Scotland, but it looks like the Tories are going to win the election on the strength of their support in England. So the question for Scotland becomes, are we going to have strong voices in Westminster standing up for Scotland, providing an opposition that we know Labour's incapable of doing and holding the Tories to account? And in Scotland that can only come from the SNP, and I think in some ways today's results really underline that point.